Imagine sitting in total darkness. No moon, no light. You can't see anything at all. But somewhere above you, an owl hears a tiny mouse moving in the grass. Not just the direction, the exact position, within about 1 to 2 centimeters, all from sound alone. Owls have abilities that make human senses look surprisingly limited. Today, we're comparing owls and humans to see just how powerful these nocturnal hunters really are. And some of these differences are honestly mind-blowing. Certain owl species, especially the barn owl, can locate prey in complete darkness using only sound. They do this by measuring extremely tiny differences in the time sound reaches each ear. Humans can also tell where a sound comes from, but our brains are far less precise. We usually rely on our eyes to locate objects accurately. Owls don't need that advantage. Even when they can't see anything, their hearing alone can guide them directly to their prey. Owls also have incredible low-light vision. Their large eyes are packed with special cells called rod cells, which detect light in very dim environments. Species like the tawny owl can see movement in lighting conditions, where humans would see almost nothing. But humans do have one advantage. Our eyes contain more cone cells, which allow us to see color and detail in bright daylight. So while humans dominate during the day, owls are perfectly built for the night. You could say humans are daytime specialists, while owls are nighttime specialists. Despite their amazing vision, owls have one unusual limitation. They can't move their eyes. Unlike humans, whose eyes constantly move without us noticing, owl eyes are tube-shaped and locked into the skull. This means an owl literally cannot look left or right without moving its entire head. To compensate for this, owls can rotate their heads up to 270 degrees. That's 3/4 of a full circle. Most humans can only turn their necks about 80 to 90 degrees. The reason comes down to anatomy. Humans have 7 neck vertebrae. Owls have 14. That extra flexibility allows their necks to rotate much farther without injury. Even more fascinating, their blood vessels expand and adjust when the head twists, ensuring the brain continues receiving blood. Without that adaptation, such a rotation would be extremely dangerous. Owls also hear sound differently from humans. In many species, the ears are not perfectly symmetrical. One ear sits slightly higher than the other. This unusual design helps the owl detect sound both horizontally and vertically. Humans' ears are positioned at roughly the same height, which makes us much worse at detecting the elevation of sounds. An owl can determine not only where a sound is coming from, but also how high or low it is. This allows them to strike prey hiding under grass, leaves, or even snow. Owls are not just sensory experts, they're also incredibly strong hunters. Large species like the Eurasian Eagle-Owl can grip prey with talons exerting 300 to 500 pounds per square inch of pressure. A strong human handshake usually produces around 80 to 100 psi. That means an owl's grip can be several times stronger than the pressure from a human hand. Once those talons close around prey, escape becomes extremely unlikely. But perhaps the most mind-blowing difference between owls and humans is how their brains process sound. When a noise reaches an owl's ears, the timing difference between the two ears might be only 30 microseconds. That's 30 millionths of a second. Yet the owl's brain can detect this tiny delay and use it to calculate the exact position of its prey. Humans struggle to notice timing differences that small, but for an owl, those microscopic signals provide a precise map of the environment. It's almost like having built-in biological sonar. When you compare owls and humans, it becomes clear that they have two very different sensory worlds. Humans excel in bright daylight, with color vision and highly skilled hands. But owls dominate the darkness with incredible hearing, powerful talons, and precision hunting abilities. So the next time you hear an owl calling at night, remember this. Somewhere nearby, a hunter might be listening for the faintest sound and calculating its location within centimeters, all in complete darkness.